I would like to explain about real-time clock module SOUT function. This is the agenda. I will explain in this order. What is the SOUT function? SOUT function is general purpose output port, which is controlled by host MCU. One special function of this output signal is that it is synchronized with the status flag of real-time clock module internally. It can detect system's warning standalone, without host MCU. I would like to explain application example. Scenario 1. Standalone low voltage detector. MCU sends setting commands to real-time clock module. Here, we select VDET flag. VDET is voltage detection. When the temperature compensation function stops operating, VDET flag bit value changes from 0 to 1. VDET of RX8804CE, RA8804CE equals 1.45 volts typical. And, VLF also can do this by the same way. VLF of RX8804CE, RA8804CE equals 1.0 volts typical. After setting, MCU goes to sleep mode. VDD gradually decreases. This chart condition is VDD greater than VDET. When VDD less than or equal to VDET, VDET flag changes from 0 to 1. SOUT output goes to low level. PMOS turns on. Then backup battery starts to supply voltage and recharge main battery. Scenario 2. Extension output port. If system needs one more output port, you can use SOUT port. SOUT can be controlled by host MCU through I2C. Host MCU sends SOUT commands to real-time clock module. Here, normal operation. When something happens, if it needs notification signal, MCU controls DC bit of real-time clock module through I2C. Then, SOUT output changes from high to low. PMOS turns on, then notification light turns on. Here SOUT is able to invert output's polarity. Then below circuits also can do it. Scenario 3. Standalone event detector. MCU sends setting commands to real-time clock module. We select event detection flag. MCU goes to sleep mode. When door opens, push switch is pressed, and EV-in terminal goes to ground. Then, SOUT output changes from low to high. When the event detection flag changes state, then notification light turns on. Appendix for Scenario 1. Low voltage detector with timestamp. In Scenario 1, SOUT also connects to EV-in. Event occurrence. Low-level inputs to EV-in. Then it gets timestamp data. Appendix for Scenario 3. Event detector with int output. In Scenario 3, real-time clock module interrupt outputs to MCU. Then MCU wake up, and goes to normal mode. And, also RX8804CE, RA8804CE can record the detection time of EV-in. Various materials are available on the Epson Crystal Device website. Please check it. That's all. Thank you for your attention.